Here we go. Session 71.
All right. Last time we started off at the cave again. We simply talked to the Alpha, found out more information about how they work as a unit. They everyone had food, everyone had a good time to relax. They found out that the team got the division shard because Travis found out that by giving the shard to the Alpha, it exploded, and pulling their essences together created the shard.
What's up with Travis
There's a
and
lot.
being very, attracted to explosions? This is not good.
Yeah. Travis
You
started
are
making
attracted to
friends.
explosions?
Or, explosions are attracted to Travis, I should say.
Travis started making friends, although reluctantly, and Abby started giving advice to Little Yip. Ruby made quick friends with Aether, and Roberto made less friends with Aether because he tried making jokes.
Roll20 does not seem to be cooperating with me.
Oh.
Hmm?
Is it just lagging or not loading?
The map and sprites aren't loading.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, there it is.
Yay!
Must have been taking long
Sweet.
then.
Okay. In the night, after Fluffy could not go talk to Christina, he headed back and noticed the Alpha was missing. That is, he knows while Travis and Roberto were having a conversation about the shards, and Abby was talking to Ruby about fan mail. Roberto, with a godly, unholy roll, heard quiet muttering out in the rain.
Somehow.
And when looking outside, he heard the Alpha speaking to someone. Ruby sent out Spooky to find out what was going on, and they found an old face they know.
I know you wanted to say friend. What the fuck is happening?
What is this?
It's raining.
How?
You can just say this. What the fuck?
How did you do this? Is this like a new Roll20 update thing? GIFs? You can put GIFs in here?
Yes. Now, Chorus and the Alpha are talking, and Spooky is approached. Chorus approaches. He has an umbrella over his head. I do want to say one thing before this bit initiates. Rose, since you are here, you may pop your sprite out so that you too can be listen. I say listening, but the rain's getting a little heavy, and Roberta could only hear mumbling. That's why they sent Spooky up ahead while channeled to Ruby to get an actual idea of what's being said. So let me just drop you out. Boop. And this is just for visual sake. So back with Chorus and the Alpha. This is what Spooky will hear. Oh, let me move to that one.
Just you're cutting out slightly here and there. Just FYI.
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll speak slowly then, just so you guys can catch me if I cut off.
Okay.
Yes, I have 15 of the girls. Well, that's good. Now, as usual, I brought the rations and the rest of the clothes just in case. That's fine. You okay, Alpha? You seem a little tired, more than usual. Usually you're flowing with vigor. There's a pause, and the Alpha kind of shrugs. I've had an interesting day. Oh? How so? The Alpha goes quiet again. I think my chest is acting up. What do you mean? I interacted with this gem. A gem? Yes. And when I touched it, it broke into this golden shard. Impossible. Are you saying that one of the shards was embedded in your body? No, but then... would it be split? Wait, what was this gem you touched? I don't know. Where did you find it? I just did. Let me see your chest. Spooky. Give me a perception roll. And then let's see if Ruby can do a good sketch of what she sees.
She's like making hand signals. She's like, get me a pen and paper. On them.
Oh! Spooky can only sees the toned back of the alpha as he takes off his
Using his
wait,
feature.
wait.
Oh!
Ooh, feature time.
Woo!
Feature time.
Feature time.
By the way, could you put this like GIF thing in like the GM art trade stuff?
Oh yeah. Live and learn.
Live
I'll
and
put it in the
learn.
GM thing later.
Reload it. I guess.
Yep. Big mood.
Which
Holding shift and double clicking character sprite can just quickly pull up the character sheet. Okay, that's my game.
Significantly better.
Okay.
Yeah, the alpha takes off his heavy leather jacket. Oh,
Oh,
he didn't
really?
save properly. Spooky can see this. His chest is between his pecs. There is a small metal core that's latching onto his skin. On the inside, there seems to be something blue. While Ruby might not exactly know it, it is, or Spooky might not know it. I'm assuming Ruby's probably gonna sketch this or try her best. There we go. Yeah. So as of right now, because you haven't sketched it yet, you don't really know what it is. But like you have like a visual idea what it is. Colress approaches, and because of how fucking tall the alpha is, he doesn't really need to get down to check out his chest. He starts tinkering away. And then there is a bit of a pause, so like maybe you start sketching it, but then the alpha begins talking. Chorus, you know I don't like being lied to. I beg your pardon? You told me there were 15. And only 15. Yes, I did. That's because, well, tell me. There's 15 wild, but there's one who's not so wild. Spooky can now see Colress hesitate. How come you never told me about the Houndoom girl? I didn't think it was necessary. And did you find out about her? One of the first people I found. And you never told me? I didn't think it was necessary when I first met you. We're both keeping things from each other, and that's I'll tell you right now, that doesn't help in this relationship we have. You need to help me, and I need to help you. The alpha leans forward. What else aren't you telling me? Nothing. It's just... She was safer out there than she would be with you. Are you doubting me? No. The person she was found by is a man I respect, but I also have a troublesome history with. But I knew he would be able to keep her safe. To some degree. At that, there's a long pause as Colress begins to work on the alpha's chest. And every now and then, you probably like stop sketching because you think you hear the alpha begin to speak, but you see some sparks leap out during the rain as the alpha kind of gives a little bit of groan in frustration. All right. Is there anything you guys are doing, or are you just gonna wave it?
All of us are leaning over Ruby, looking at what she's doing.
Yep.
Everyone.
Everyone's like, huh. He's like, you're drawing like a. When you go into the rest of the body, like, you notice how many fucked up scars he has.
It's like all of us are behind her, like peering over her shoulder and everything.
She starts to draw the alpha shirtless body and quietly murders. God damn, he's hot.
The man, oh, what a man.
Abby elbows you out of jealousy.
Yeah, he is relatively handsome. If Jeremiah isn't your thing, and you like tougher guys, it is the alpha is the. He's a tougher, taller, and more grizzly Jeremiah.
Okay.
But if you like a guy who's not a fighter, Jeremiah's your guy.
This is the epitome of the male body.
He's handsome if you're into scars and fangs, looks at Winter.
Every teenage girl's freaking wet dream.
Yeah, 14
Oh my
years
God.
old girls. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, proceed. Let's stop talking about the alpha naked body.
Twilight. Excuse me?
That's
Assuming
the whole
over
chapter I
here.
wrote. Anyway.
Now we know what Roberto's thinking.
Anyways, after a while, Chorus looks up. Everything seems mostly fine. But have you had any issues with your own abilities? Phasing and invisibility have been working just fine. But besides that, my body feels a little faint. Right. I'm looking into you and Chorus pushes up his glasses. Your aura is fine, but that's because that's not your aura. Your body, on the other hand, is a little bit of a different story. But as long as you don't push yourself in the near future, just for a little bit, maybe a week, I have to hunt. You have others who can hunt for you. You should be fine. Tell me, have you been getting any visions lately? Visions? Of what? A man who looks like you? Yaffa kind of gets a little quiet. Right, I guess the appropriate thing I should ask is, have you been getting any more? Yaffa kind of scratches his chin. Only when I get in. Only in glass. Glass. That's odd. Then again, there isn't much chance for a perfect reflection in the cave, is there? It's running water. Can Can you see my reflection in my glasses? No. Well, it was worth a shot.
A man with that kind of hairstyle, he doesn't have a mirror on him.
No.
Abby just looked at Abby in like confusion, concern, and worry.
Chorus kind of gives a reluctant sigh with his umbrella. Well, I think I've done the most I can right now. And how are the others holding up? They're fine for now. Right. Alright, well, I left the supplies in the usual place. You'd like to go get them? The elf kind of hesitates for a bit. Why don't you come with me? Alright. What about the rest of the girls? They can take care of themselves. You're so paranoid. Yes. Yeah, that's what happens. And the two make two walk out.
Words? What?
Two make two walk.
But they're going where? Like, did it say where they're going?
They said the usual place.
Out.
So they're just walking that direction.
They're walking to the left.
Yeah. They're walking west.
They're walking further down the path, away from the mountain.
Yep. I think that we wait for them to be as far away as, like, not needing a stealth road to follow, and we're going to follow their tracks or something.
Okay. Following tracks, because it is raining,
Survival.
scent is going to be a little more difficult.
I'm guessing it's good. Actually,
Yeah,
no!
there's
No!
Won't not.
Actually, intuition, auras.
Yeah, there's all that.
Okay, but auras can only go so far. You would have to roll a stealth to keep up.
Also,
I mean, I can try to roll a stealth to see if I can be stealthy.
with the rain, there is mud, so there's footprints. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, the alpha, when he walks, he doesn't leave much. It's weird.
but
Roberto looks.
Doris, on the other hand,
Chorus!
Yeah.
Man, Chorus, be like...
So this is how it's gonna be. Roberto looks for tracks. Abby tries to sniff them out, and Travis looks for aura.
Mm-hmm. Ruby and Rose.
Are you kidding me?
That's a pretty good roll, Travis.
I mean, you, Abby,
So
and
I didn't get a chance to say this because you guys kept saying words at me.
Sorry.
This heavy rain, it's not heavy, but this decent rain, I have to say would give you guys like a +5 bonus.
should I roll stealth still? Because, like I said, I don't want to be following them in a way that I need to roll stealth because my stealth is shit.
Does anyone is good at stealth have let me help you with that? Actually, no, wait. I have let me help you with that.
You do?
I do. Wait, let me quickly check in my skills. Yeah, I have let me help you with that. So I'm gonna help Abby to reroll.
But she rolled 19.
She needs better. I think it will be just in case, because you never know what the alpha can do. You should stay behind Abby as a legit read in the phone. Yeah, I still want to use that feature.
I think it's better
on
to
Abby.
not split the party right now.
I'm gonna use that for Abby. Yeah, I have a 5 on stealth. My rank is 5.
Yep.
Yeah. So I just made this a bit more broken. Is this like a oh my god. I hide from you hide from Roberto. You fade out of Roberto's vision.
Damn.
Quite frankly, with a 30 in this rain, you could be...
No.
Roberto, she disappears and you're just like, no, where'd she go?
She gives the peace signs and literally disappears.
But yeah, no, like
up next to the tall grass is a peace sign, walks into it, and you don't see her ever leave, but she's like already far ahead.
Yeah, and
but
Travis
yeah,
is
no.
and
I'm
Travis
going
is
to
following
wait
behind.
for the Alpha and Chorus to be like, they get from a distance that I don't need to throw stealth to follow, and I'm going to follow.
By the way, I do put my
that'll
laptop
be
away.
several minutes of waiting.
Yeah, I do put my
That's fine.
laptop. I do quickly turn it off and put it away before all of this, just to let you know once we start trying to follow them.
Got it.
I mean, Travis can try to follow them. He has good stealth, but
I'm trying to like follow behind Abby, if somewhat a little bit a little bit distance away from her, but still somewhat be able to try to see Chorus. By the way, does anyone else have to let me help you with that for intuition?
you should move your character.
Let me help you with that. Is Winter.
And let me look at her intuition.
Wild Daddy mode, go.
Travis, do
Yeah.
move your sprite just for us to know where you're going. What are you
Okay,
doing?
I'm gonna. Oh lordy.
Because for me, we're still in the cave.
Okay, so I'm gonna check Winter's
Alright.
skills. Her intuition, and never mind, it's a 2.
Yes, I thought.
Darn.
All right. Travis, you were rolling a 20, and Abby was rolling a 30.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Where is-
Actually,
there's a
let me
forest.
do a real quick. Okay, well.
Wait a second.
All right. Oh, and Spooky's coming along.
And everyone is still alive from last time. The past ourselves.
Now, let me go find the past selves and murder them all brutally.
Top left.
Top left.
Dang it, you
Bottom
knew where they were. I was trying to save their lives.
My God.
Anyways,
I'm not gonna put the rain on this one.
that's a really cool rain effect.
Thank you.
I want to use it.
All right. So they enter the forest and they begin walking. Do you plan on doing anything then, or gonna wait to like the last possible second? I lied. Here's rain.
Well, Spoopy should come with us, and Ruby and the rest can like trail behind me, Abby, and Spoopy, just so Ruby will know what's going on, and everyone else is following Ruby.
Yeah. For those who are way behind, you will have to give me a perception.
Sure.
And the at one point, Abby, you know, like Colress basically hitches a ride on the Alpha's back because the Alpha's like, "You're stomping too much." Right, and I'm gonna.
Did I manage to see that? Like,
Oh my god, what? Yeah, I can't help you there, Roberto, because I'm already gone.
That's
stats. For a bit. Oh, there's a lot of character sheet.
Yeah, well, how about you just like everyone just try to help guide Ruby while she's channeling Spoopy, following me and Abby.
that's the thing. Right now I kind of got a thought that maybe it's not better for us to follow because maybe someone's waiting for us all to leave and shit.
All right.
Look,
so to
they're
those who
just
are
as
closely
paranoid as we
following
are.
the Alpha with a decent check, you guys are fine. To those of you who are waiting afterward, you guys are gonna struggle.
Struggle to keep up.
Struggle to find them.
Yeah.
But-
No, I think that I don't know. I actually don't know if I should I stay or should I go.
Abigail, give me an intuition. Travis, you too.
Oh, another one. Cool, nice. Don't worry. If worst comes to worst, I have Flygon.
Okay. So I think I'm going to stay in the cave
Are
just for
you
protection's
kidding me?
sake, and if something happens, you can send Flygon to warn us.
Intuition, not one of my good skills.
Oh, what about Rose?
No, this is only for the two who are up ahead.
Oh.
Spooky, give me a roll.
Spoopy is
I'm
gonna
trying to
be
see if I can give you guys any boons here, but
Spoopy.
Travis.
Oh.
Okay. This Travis.
Yeah.
So with the way the alpha and you guys are stealthing around, you know that Roberto, unless he's particularly good at keeping his eye out, he will not be able to find you, especially if it's rain, because it's like the paths are watering over, so footsteps are kind of hard to follow. That being said, you know that's going to be an issue, and that's really all I can tell you at 13.
Say that again. Is that trying to follow them with the track?
He's gonna have a bad time if he's gonna try to follow you.
If he tries to follow us.
Yes.
He's gonna the alpha is gonna have a hard time.
No, Roberto and Rose to find you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm just gonna.
Never mind Rose going then.
Yeah. In my mind, I'm just gonna be like, well, I hope they actually stay at the base instead. I hope they don't get lost. I don't really divulge this information. I just keep it in my head.
Again, if anything happens, you can send us a flag on.
Yeah. One of the perks of having a flying Pokemon. That knows Hyper Beam. Worst comes to worst. It's a beacon.
I mean, yeah. So to get to this map, it is a while away.
Yeah, intuition isn't one of the skills that species alter. You have to do it.
All right, Abigail got on to what I was hinting at. Actually, Rose would actually notice this first.
Why is my internet going really bad? Hold on one moment, please. I'm sorry.
Rose is in...
I'll be right back.
Add left.
I'm actually.
Okay, I'm back.
Should I follow? Should I stay? Should I go?
All right. So right now, I'll let you ponder on it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I know what I said. And we'll just continue with the scene. And so basically, Abby has given you the opportunity, and during the talk, you can make up your mind. Okay. If you're gonna.
I want to know is where any of this is taking, because all I see is just blank, no sprites. That's how it's supposed to be?
No, we're in the Imperium Forest.
Yeah, are there supposed to be sprites or no?
Yes, top right corner.
Did you ping that?
I am currently pinging it.
Okay. Sorry, it's just internet and stuff happening.
I understand.
So I will say, just for Travis' sake, it's gonna be.
Alright. So, Chorus and the Alpha are heading down the path. The Alpha's not being very talkative. He's just kind of looking ahead, looking around a bit. And Chorus is kind of he's kind of talking about the thing in his chest. And he's not being particularly wordy about it. Alright, and they're gonna start going down. Oops.
Stealth roll.
Now your guys' stealth rolls are just. Oh, I thought you meant like a skill check.
No, I'm talking about actual rolling in the ground. I've seen this in movies. It's gotta work.
Thanks, Frots. That's not a reference.
Nah. Dang it, Abby.
Travis, whew, I need to go out more.
I thought all this life and death situations would make me more active, but apparently not.
Whew. Apparently, one life or death situation doesn't make you apparently need you more.
I thought I could substitute a gym.
I've been to gyms plenty of times, but they're Pokemon gyms.
No, Abby.
Here they
Abby,
stop.
Abby.
There's a few crates and whatnot tied together with rope. Chorus kind of sighs. I got a few more things you can't find here. Some foreign roots, vegetables, a box of Skittles. Why do you need this? It's important. Is it though? Yes. Okay. What else is in here? Batteries. That's for that thing you've put on the mountain. Yep. We can't find you here. That's good. Here there is Chorus is pointing out the rest of the inventory to the Alpha. Basically double checking it, making sure that while he went to go talk to the Alpha, nothing like there wasn't like a Linoon that broke into it.
I mean, those are huge guys.
Yeah.
Just glad it wasn't a ferret.
Alright. Is there anything you two would like to do?
Quietly trying to get Abby's attention to come back. Good that she's too close.
Take the shot.
What?
Alright. Yeah, after a bit, the Alpha... And these crates, I'd say, are about... I was going to say knee height, and I realized, oh, I'm kind of a tall person.
What is knee height?
Yeah.
To you.
About almost 2 feet. I think 2 feet. I don't know. These crates are 2 feet or something. I don't know. 2 feet tall, and there's 4 of them.
This is why you should need a ruler.
Each pair is tied together with rope, and the Alpha just kind of slings them both over his shoulder like it's no big deal. And the Alpha kind of looks over his shoulder. And the Alpha's just gonna do something real quickly. That's the wrong thing I wanted him to do. Yeah. Yes?
No.
You guys... Oh yeah, you guys put your buff in your thing. The rainbow. So he's just gonna have a regular roll.
I didn't put my buff in my thing.
Okay. What would your roll be then?
For my stealth?
Yeah. Okay, you rolled a 20, so it'd be a 25.
It'll be 25, yeah.
Alright. Yeah, because I checked that earlier. Okay. And Spooky's invisible.
Spooky is just non-existent.
The Alpha walks over here. He stops for a bit. His head cranes over to the bushes and the trees. Takes a step forward. And there's probably like a Pidgey that flies out of the tree as he approaches that you guys didn't even start. And he just kind of shrugs. And he begins to leave. The Alpha's heading off back with supplies.
Travis is gonna very quietly whisper to Abby, follow the Alpha while I follow Chorus.
I don't... I think she wants to go talk to the Chorus. At this instance, Colress is taking out a gadget. He seems to be doing something under the tree.
To the tree?
Beneath the tree.
Beneath the tree? Mm. Okay, in that cue, Travis tries to see if he can detect whatever's on the watch? I don't know. I have no idea. Oh god. Be ready to hack proof watch. Yeah. Yeah, about the teleporting. In Travis' mind, it's like, wait, before you go. No, god dang it. Probably jammed this entire place to not allow me to do that. Well, I'm just gonna see if it's possible to do it within its distance anyway. That's your fault. Oh, excuse me!
That's a you problem.
I'm gonna see if this place is jammed.
Cool. You're still stealthing. Do you want to like look over his shoulder at what he's doing, or do you just want to just walk up to him and be like, "Sup?"
Sneak behind him, astonished. Instant knockout.
Cool. He's it's like, how can I explain this? I'm thinking like a Game Boy SP,
Nice.
but like big and bulky. It has like it has more of a keyboard thing, and he's like looking at it. You can tell this thing's kind of old, but on the screen, it has what looks like the alpha and a Zekrom and the words fusion. And he's kind of scratching his chin. Oh, Jesus! He stumbles back. He jumps up on one leg, like all the way, leg up, arm in the like one arm like crossed against his chest, and he's like holding his gear behind his back. Like,
Yeah.
I really should have realized that when he said they were 16. Should have asked how he knew.
Sup?
Hi there, Abigail. It's been a while.
While he's distracted, is it possible for me to go over here?
You may.
Is he still holding the thing behind his back?
Kind of, but like now he's kind of relaxed and it's by his side.
Can I get a look at it? Or at least somewhat?
Yeah, you can perception at it.
That's decent.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's a homemade thing. Essentially, it looks a little, because you're expert tech, you can tell like this is meant to be something that is personal, that doesn't have any signs of like be connected to Wi-Fi, doesn't have any outside ports, and that's really all you can tell.
It looks like it wasn't made from any industrial thing, like it's homemade.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Abigail, it has, though not as long as most would think, hiding your scent camping was a good idea. If they hadn't called you out, I wouldn't have known you were there. He rubs the back of his neck. Yeah, I'd like to think I was doing a good job hiding myself. Although, in retrospect, a mask, that cloak, the nickname I chose, I was pretty enthusiastic about it at the time, but in retrospect, yeah, it didn't work out that as well. People give me odd looks. I think I stood out more than I blended in. But I am a bit of a notorious face. He gives an awkward smile.
Is there anything else on the floor around him or no?
Not really.
It was the only thing was just the thing that he had in his hand.
Yeah. You can tell that there's stuff in his pockets. You don't know what they are, but they're in his pockets.
Actually, rid of vision would have kinda helped, but not really.
You're talking very quietly, man.
Oh, sorry.
He's mumbling.
Kind of talking to myself. X-ray vision would have kinda helped, but not really.
You would get cancer.
Oh, calm down.
That's how you go out. X-ray vision.
I thought it was heart attack from using the Latios and Latios mask too much. Caffeine
Same
overdose.
time.
Same time.
It speeds up. Last time we talked, I didn't remember you. I remembered a little, not enough to put all the pieces together yet, but enough to know that you were there. A lot. Chorus looks to you and he motions you into the safety of the tree where there's no rain. He still has his umbrella up though. Yes. I. He kind of gives a soft chuckle as he looks to you. I was there for a lot. It has been amazing to see you grow. I just wish it was under different circumstances. I just want to know, is Travis is just going to be hiding behind the tree?
If they start walking around a tree, Travis is gonna start walking the opposite way around. I am there just in case. This is awkward. But Travis is keeping his mouth shut.
this might have been a bad idea, but I had to take the chance to talk to you. The family I had before, as far as I know, even though it's not my blood, you're the only one left. At that, Chorus kind of winces a bit. Yeah, I guess in a way, I am, aren't I? He kind of turns away in. I'm really sorry, Abigail, for everything that's happened to you these last 7 years. You look up to him and you tell him not your. But despite that, the look of shame is still plastered across his face. I know you interfered with the other girls, and I know that you didn't with me, because if you had, Mother would have killed you. Of all the girls, I know she had to be had to have been watching me the most. Out of all the girls, yes. She had a direct eye over you. She had this habit of interfering herself in with you. Little ways that you wouldn't notice. But she'd always lie and say it wasn't because it was you. But I could always see through her lies. At least to a small degree. Now she's gone. With that, Cloris kind of grabs his. One arm grabs his bicep and he puts away his little device and he kind of looks down the earth. I didn't get as much time as I wanted to talk to her before. But with everything that happened, her end would have been the same. She couldn't let herself just come with me. How to protect her secrets. The ones we didn't already knew, she knew that. If she hadn't done it herself, I'd have to kill her. So she interfered one last time. She smiles a little at that. Chorus looks to you, Abigail. It seems Tessa was able to escape that fantasy one last time, I suppose. These rings that they wear, what they do is they implant a fantasy in your mind, and that's all you think of. Tessa's fantasy was create a perfect world for you and Dominic. The fantasy took over so much she forgot about you and Dominic, and only that fantasy remained. It's sick what happened to her. She was my best friend. Seven years, I believe. Wait.
Hmm?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. No.
What happened?
Okay.
My Wi-Fi dipped for like a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 7 years before she left you with the pack. My apologies, Sam. So she would have had it for a long time. She would have had it for an extremely long time. The fact that she's able to push through at that last moment shows how strong she was. Chorus nods. That's when her fantasy of protecting you came to fruition. He kind of goes quiet. Uh, Chorus slowly nods. She fell in for a simple trap and snared her. I'm certain she would have realized it was a perfect world, content with what you already had. But she was scared to lose it all. There wasn't any danger, just the paranoia of being a mother, I'd say. Just wanted the best. And she was taken advantage of. And her fantasy, unfortunately, only allowed for 3. Herself, you, and Dominic. At that, Chorus gives a chuckle. You know, at that he looks to you, Abigail. Kind of leans in. Hearing that, I realize Tess is not dead. And he put a hand on your shoulder. Everything that was good about her lives on through you.
Shut up, Roberto. You're gonna ruin a moment.
Sorry, I just thought something funny.
He kind of gives like this soft little murmur. Just she was always quick with those little quips. I wish I'd known her more without the ring. Without the curse. But even with it, I still loved her. Still do. Even after everything. I couldn't find the words to say it when we were talking. But I hope she knew. Cloris looks to you, Abby. I know for a fact she knew. Cloris digs through his stuff. I always keep this with me as a gentle reminder of when she finally lost it. Nice. And he takes out a keychain, and on it there's a little USB attached to it. It was a backup in case she said she'd ever forgotten what she was fighting for. Now, obviously, she was fighting for fantasy, fighting for a version of you that never existed. But her heart still loved you. He extends his hand to get this to you. If you accept, he'll pop it into your hand and close your fingers on it. Don't let it get wet.
Abigail gently takes the USB from him. Thank you. I'll keep it safe. She hesitates for a moment, staring up into his eyes. 1,000 different things she wants to say racing through her mind. You should be careful. Revolution probably won't like it if you knew we spoke, and Chloris gives a solemn nod. I know. Trust me, I have already thought that part through. This is only temporary work. I just need someone to fund me. And I know Aaron would probably, I'll be frank, bludgeon me with a Bunsen burner or something if he saw me again. And it is around that time. Just I mean, keep typing because it won't interfere that. Just won't interfere that. Roberto and Rose, I do want to ask: were you two planning on following?
I don't think I would.
Okay. Because if you were, right now would be the time when you guys would appear.
Okay. Because, well, I didn't want to leave the cave unprotected if something happened.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you run into the Alpha accidentally by this time?
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah. Rose is here.
Oh.
Did Rose, would you follow?
Huh?
Would you follow Rose?
Well, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So Rose, you're gonna be a little higher up, just like not that much higher. You just do it like here, just for visual representation. Let me just move there. And I'll get this one little bit down a little with Abby. I'm gonna. I'm not gonna give you a color bonus, but that's true. So, yeah, Abigail clenches her fist. I'll be coming for the Taskmaster as soon as I find a way, taking him down. Clarissa looks to you, Abigail. I can understand your resentment, but I'd say, at least for a little bit, hold off until I can finish my work with them. It's not that I necessarily approve of what they want or they're doing, but there's something that I can use. I can take from there. And I still need them to be functional for a little bit to achieve that. I'm trying to figure out what they know on Providence. Turns out the Taskmaster himself has a vendetta against it, which surprised me at the very least. And I believe it's that vendetta he has that has caused them to wage war on both the South and the North. I can't deny that there's a possibility I could just be being lied to. If they are working, then. If they are working for Providence, the ruse that they're going after Providence would be a clever one. But that's not even a ruse that many people know within their own association. Only the higher ups know this.
I'm sorry, I lost everything that he just said. Sorry.
Well, you're not gonna know because you're not there.
No, I know, but still.
You weren't able to hear. Basically, only the very high ups basically know about the Providence
Situation.
Taskmaster and Providence.
Mm.
And
So,
like the very core reason why Revolution was formed.
because of Providence.
Taskmaster hates Providence.
Oh, okay. So they're not working together. That's okay. So
Supposedly,
Chorus says-
supposedly coming
as-
from Chorus.
Cloris says, as far as I know, they hate Providence.
okay.
That's why Ty didn't talk about a third party.
Yeah. Okay.
They're weakening the people who should be fighting it. Then fighting the South while they say they're supposed to be opposing the North? Contradictions. I don't trust them. Chorus nods a bit. I understand that a lot. The thing is, I've seen some of their data. They don't, within the North and the South, they don't know who to trust. They don't. He pauses for a bit and tries to think it through. They don't know who is and isn't working for Providence. So they can only trust themselves, as far as the taskmasters have been telling me. All right. Just so I can address this bit with Rose. Rose, are you trying to stealth your way through, or are you just trying to just waltz up to the team? Because the Alpha did, when the Alpha, he took the same path back.
Stealth.
All right. Is there any particular way you want to do it, or do you just want? When I say that, I mean like use a Pokemon to help you out or cause a distraction of sorts. Because the Alpha does have a pretty good eye.
Uh, I don't know.
I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Right. I'll give you a moment to think on it. You and also as far from your interactions with the Alpha, he isn't likely to cut you down. So you can take that for what it's worth if that changes any of your planning. Okay. I'll hop back to Abigail for a little bit. Abigail rolls her eyes. They don't know who to trust, so they recruit a bunch of random people. Cloris kind of scratches the back of his neck. They rile people up so that people don't pay attention to the bigger picture. The horrifying picture. They get people's trust by insinuating the bottom line, while getting people can trust to work toward a solution. It's quite frankly illogical in many ways. But the Taskmaster is adamant that it's his way. Indeed. And that's what the second master is good at. They have their own titles, by the way, which I find interesting. It goes by their masks. First master, you've seen him. The second master, you've briefly seen him, but he's more in the back, in the shadows. Third master, he stops for a bit. That one's an interesting one. I heard a year ago. No, over a year ago, maybe a year and a half. The third master, I believe, is dead. They just consider her missing. But she's gone. Her mask was never found, really. Actually, no, I believe it was taken. It was never found by them. It was taken by the Divinar. And they got a new third master to take that one's place. In some
Are you
ways.
making this all up?
Nope. I've written this out in the different chapters.
I know, but I think if Roberto was there, he would say that with the most straight face possible.
Chloris nods. That would be the newest third master. And he kind of like scratches his scratches his chin a bit. For some reason, that third master, she's different than the other ones. She's more compassionate. She has insisted that if they encounter you guys, that they should not engage. Which, quite frankly, is the smartest decision they've made since hiring me.
Oh my god, yeah, no, she's smart!
That is actually, yes! Wow.
Oh my god, they hired someone smart!
They hired someone competent!
Oh god!
So
That's the most surprising news from this whole campaign. This woman deserves an Oscar.
Yes!
I love the third master.
Okay, apparently she's extremely smart or she's looking out for us. Either way, wow, what a decision.
Yes, she seems to, unlike the other ones,
Caught on.
not have it out for you guys. So, and quite frankly, after what I've seen, you guys are horrifying in your own way.
Horrifying in your own way, that's what he said?
Yeah.
Travis tried hardest to stifle from a laugh.
I mean, we kinda are.
It's not...
Oh
god, it's amazing.
And he said that like in a joking, like half joke, half serious.
Yeah. It's like, no, seriously, like that's like, what's wrong with you guys?
I mean, I'm joking, but yeah, no, you guys are kind of scary. I would prefer to face a god against you.
Look, I'm totally joking, but
You guys are akin to a hurricane, like Jesus.
man, it's almost like a typhoon coming in.
No.
Wrong game.
Look, I could make jokes, but
I had to.
like how the name of my team, my campaign was Team Competence, and I would say this woman is part of that team.
Abigail shrugs. We do what we have to do. Most of us, anyways. Sometimes winter does more. Working on that. Clarissa kind of nods a bit.
God.
Well, yeah. And he kind of gives a
Yeah.
soft little chuckle. And then he just kind of slows down a bit. Be careful, because despite the Third Master's demands, I don't think Aoshi is going to listen to her. Nor do I think that the bandits in the desert are as fond as listening.
Did you really?
Chorus kind of like scratches his chin. The bandits, they kind of, I'll be honest, they're kind of working by their own whim. It's more of an alliance we've made with them, but it's how it is.
How it be sometimes.
Apparently they're kind of nice guys, generals. But anyways, the first master wants to take me down personally. He's definitely not the smart one. Chloris nods, but he is cunning in his own ways. It was his ambition that created this whole foundation. He was, as his name implies, the first one. The second master joined, I'd say 15 years ago. The original third master came in about 10 years ago, I believe passed away last year. The next third master recently joined, and there was, for a few times, one or two fourth masters, but they never stayed long. I believe they were apprehended, but they didn't even know much. Taskmaster didn't even reveal his identity to the other master. Well, to the newest masters. All right, Rose, have you figured out what how you were going to get past the alpha?
So I was working on this the entire time, by the way.
Me. Okay, hold on. Team I can see. Yeah. For how new you are to them, they sure tell you a lot. Chloris kind of scratches the back of his neck. I am technically an admin amongst them. But the rest I have. The rest of the knowledge I have procured. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I realized it was like, there was someone else, so I was like, that's why I kept talking. You're back. Yes, I've been promoted to admin, so I do know a fair amount. I do know a fair amount, although I did a bit of hacking to find out the rest.
My man. Touchscreen? Ah.
Ditto, except I never use touchscreen. Rose, are you still here?
Yeah.
Okay. Just as a brief, did you find out a way, come up with an idea how to get past the alpha, or like just stay stealthy, or because my basic words, my assumption is you don't have the best stealth check, right? And he has a very good one, unless he rolls all ones again.
Oh my god, what?
It was like a bunch of twos and ones that last.
Dang, it's a
Just because
hard
you're
lag.
crossing, unless you want to, because you said you're stealthing, unless you want to have contact with him, you would have to pass a stealth check.
Mm,
Hmm.
Hmm.
You know, if you want, you can give me an intuition for not for stealthing, but as see if you can think of something. That's good enough. You could use a Pokemon to distract him. Just be like, just like get his attention, and then you can just like sneak on by, depending on how much that Pokemon interacts.
Body slams them and just runs off.
Alpha, all right, time to hunt.
Oh no.
Hey.
Did not think this one through.
that's just making me worry more.
That's if it body hunt. If you body slammed him, he's like, that's it, it's personal.
More like a distraction, like, oh, what is that? Oh, just another Pokemon. Something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I mean, you could just say you're going for a walk.
At midnight.
With
in
that
the rain.
perception guile, if you have cinematic analysis. Because you've met the alpha before, and you would definitely have him in. Because you are a chronicler.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Yerp.
Harness the power of BS.
I'm really not sure about Guile because it is 2d6.
Yeah, no, Rose.
Do you have your cinematic analysis though? Because that allows you to roll your perception in place of guile.
Is that a skill that I have that I use all the time?
Oh,
Do you have it?
yep.
Yeah, just hit the show button, and then you can roll your perception instead. Yeah. Yeah, you make it past him. So because cinematic analysis is all about analyzing people and knowing how they work, you utilize something about the alpha. And because your vision is so good, I'll just say that's how you use your perception in this. Just to flavor, flavor it. One of his eyes, he's missing one of his eyes. It's always cut. The one that's covered. He's missing that eye. And this is something you realize right now, and you're like, okay, let me just be in his blind spot.
Oh my.
Despite that, he still has a really good perception. The rain bonus here helps you significantly. Yeah. So I would say you would have joined. You would have joined over here earlier when I first proposed the idea.
Would
So you've
I
been here for a
know?
while.
Would I know she was there?
If she makes herself known. Two Pokemon in the gym battle turn the battle around completely. Oh my god. Just you. Ooh. So when you say just you, it makes me think there's a game going on right now. Like at
Maybe
the
it
same
is.
time. Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday. So yeah, I figured it was like yesterday, by the way. Yeah. Anyways, so Rose, you are overhearing this. Culverus isn't trying to hide. He's like, he's talking. So Abigail, admin or not, be careful. When the bad guys tell people stuff this quickly, they usually don't plan to keep them around long. So, if evolution is the way I have always thought they are. Chorus looks to you, Abigail. I don't think they're that cruel. I need this information to continue my work. Now, of course, the hacking bit they might be a little peeved about. But I think if I get the trust of the third master, things will be okay.
Never say I think.
I think.
Roberto?
How can he hear me?
Shut.
Find a way out, and if you have to use it, come find me.
Are you still there, Arch?
Uh,
Oh, you cut out really bad. Dang.
um,
Hello?
You are cutting out like a lot.
Arch.
great.
Arch. You're cutting out. Hello?
Hello.
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 So I'm pretty sure that wasn't me cutting out. I'm pretty sure that was me stuttering a lot.
Both.
Great. Colorus puts his hand on you, like on your shoulder. If I detect any sense of betrayal, I will. But for right now, I currently have a nice little place in Somber City. If you come by, I'd be glad to visit, but not in the near future. I think I'm being monitored, at least for the start of my time working with them. Currently, they think I'm in my apartment. Chorus kind of nods. That's perfect then. He kind of like hesitates for a bit. He takes out a piece of paper and he starts writing on it. Luckily, he still has an umbrella out, and they give it to you. This is currently the apartment I'm staying at, and on the back I put a contact who would know where I am in Somber. just an old friend. The name isn't really important for now, just so you know. If I'm not at my apartment, you can go there. Like if I get evicted at some point. But quite frankly, with the money I got from auctioning my information, I think I'm in a good position right now.
Most of that is ours.
It's not. It's not Reaver. That being said, here for fun, right?
Hey, you're welcome.
That's what I thought. He kind of chuckles a bit. Well, that paid for the apartment, but my living expenses are currently being paid by Revolution. I held 2 auctions actually. One for the info, and one for my employment. Well, he kind of thinks about it. Cyclops was trying to pay a pretty penny, but quite frankly, I didn't want to see the wrath of Oculaire for double-crossing him. I'm not in a good position with many people. I think this is a trend in my life. He's getting flashbacks to Unova.
And then Travis, like, without even realizing, like, you get used to it. I'm joking.
Travis feels that in his heart.
Travis feels that real bad. You should stop that. Oh, God.
Can't help it. My work is kind of illegal in some places.
In some places?
Yeah.
You should at least have a condo in Alola.
Does he? I know he's in Alola for the games. I don't know what does he have a condo or something?
It's a joke,
sure
but
he's
he just made an appearance in Alola. I don't think anything.
I know about that. Which is why I was like,
No.
I need him for the fusion shit because he does fusion like twice in 2 different games.
BRB.
Right.
All right. I think I know basically everything. I'm just missing one of Tessa's blueprints. They were coded and whatnot, but the most important thing about them was that they described the final touches of fusion to basically perfect it every time. She created this core that the Alpha has on his chest. She didn't think he'd escape, so she left it in him, and then I happened. He kind of gives a smug grin. But if you could decipher that, well, if I could even find it, it was probably lost in the explosion. You could perfect it. Yeah, she called that Chorus is the one that released the Alpha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, looks like it's time for Travis to hack the Alpha and look in the ruins. There's a mountain. That sounds weird.
Give me an intuition.
Wait, what?
Give me an intuition.
Oh.
Never mind.
Uh.
Abigail speaks up.
Oh, yeah!
Not sure, but we got a lot of stuff.
I have stuff. Look!
You're literally the one who's holding the blueprints for like the last bit of fusion to get. Basically, that will unlock the class. Well, not the class, the feature.
Oh, I hold the power of many things that people want. Oops.
Yeah. Chorus looks at Abigail. You were very resourceful.
Her?
Well, all she said was we.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm really tempted to just have Travis come out and say, "Excuse me, sir." Yeah, I'm gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna try my best to stay quiet.
I'm back.
Heal.
Hi.
What did Abby call it?
Oh, that Chorus was the one that broke the alpha out of Tessa's jail,
Okay.
And Travis has the last
which
piece
led
of...
him to roam the world.
Also, Travis has the last piece of information, apparently, about fusion. The one
Yeah.
last piece
And
that
this
every
thing-
single evil person would want to have.
Well, it's not that. It basically it gets the basic class that uses the fusion stone, which will basically allow you to use the basic fusion stone without any chances of death.
And so, what's the difference between Fusion Stone and Battle Bond?
Fusion stone is
Fusion.
like DNA bonding with Pokemon and Pokemon.
Pokemon and Pokemon?
Yeah,
Dang.
but what I wanted to know is, I got one from Providence. Not sure which version. It is a lot of people, but I don't know how safe it is to use. Almost done getting all the details from your research, so I'm not worried about the process. But Colress, he does nod a bit. May I see that stone? If you have it with you. Okay. Okay, so this is the you have here is a very weak version of it, but weak does not mean unusable. Um, Chorus does like reach into his pockets and he starts messing with the stone in weird ways.
Describe the weird ways.
Prodding it with tools.
Ah.
He was checking the sheen of it, seeing how smooth it is.
Ah.
Sniffs it once, like
Okay.
Sniffs it?
Yeah, because it gives off. It in general gives off like a dusty aroma. It's not much until like you like put it up to your face. I say dusty, I mean ashy. I can tell this thing's already bonded to some Pokemon, which is great. Well, if your intention is to use it, then it is great. If your intent was to never use it, not great.
What?
But Chorus kind of spins it on a finger. And if you act as a mediator, I think you'll be fine. It has to do with the bonding of the person. You need to have the proper resolve. And to have the proper resolve, well, I find it easiest to know everything about it. That's how I'm able to do 2 fusions at once. I'm confident enough in my own skill and ability. It translates into the process. If you're hesitant or scared of doing it, that could interfere. It'd be a powerful tool, so I want to be able to use it if necessary. The side effects make me worry, but the more I read, the more I understand. Oh my god!
What?
Like, my phone, not my phone, my laptop, I was reading Abigail's thing, a notification popped up and blocked everything. If necessary. The side effects make me worry, but the more I read, the more I understand how to make sure it goes right. Chorus looks to you, Abby, and he kind of gives a nod. You're sounding more like your mother, in a good way. I would suggest trying it out in a controlled area. If you get good enough, and if you dedicate enough time to using it, I think you'll unlock a secret that maybe Tessa wasn't even able to accomplish. Chorus kind of shrugs. I don't exactly know. But what I do know is it should be on that blueprint. And he looks to you. She was so enamored by the idea of mass producing that she didn't focus on one. Because that's what they asked of her. They asked of her to make more. And he kind of gets a little quiet. And things started failing after she started doing that. Chorus nods at that. But many perfect ones is what they're looking for. That Chorus nodded. Yes, but with how she was, they'd died before she was ever done. So she worked on multiple at once. Then when she started getting results, she was already running multiple, and it spiraled from there. And Chorus sighs, kind of looks off towards the cloudy night. She believed that if we did enough, a lot, at least, they'd find the truth faster. However, I disagree. The bond between one and their Pokemon brings out true strength. Dedication and effort brings out the heart of Pokemon. Fusion is just a tool that allows some people to recognize that strength. But it lies in our heart. That's what we should have focused on. Abigail nods. That's what makes you strong. Chorus looks down at his wristwatch. I think I need to go. I'll hopefully be seeing you around. I doubt they're going to send me to the battlefield. Despite my position as admin, I think they want me focusing on the labs. Besides, if we were forced to fight, I'd know to surrender.
Good man.
I don't know why, but people actually acknowledging like the protagonist's strength already makes me laugh.
It's funny when people are actually competent.
Colress pushes up his glasses. Also, actually, if you're typing something, I'll let you type first.
For some reason, I saw Cole was going to say, also, don't forget to make sure you brush your teeth twice a day. And just walks off.
Remember to eat a healthy, balanced meal. Consult the food pyramid.
Tessa would have wanted that.
Other Pokemon games, you're here, let's fight. Victory, you're here, fuck this, I give up. Oh my god.
Yeah, not dealing with this shit now.
Master in a human body, what are you doing here?
It's like having Repel, but for people.
For bad guys.
For bad guys.
Yeah, Chorus is about to. He's about to leave, and he's going to. Yeah, doesn't have much been done so far.
We'll find
Very
one,
true.
which is so far Thomas, I believe. Thomas is the
I
only
mean,
good
you
boy.
guys were kind of being sociable, except for Zane, who tried to punch.
But that's Zane, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Nurse. I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
the nurse is just dumb. I'm talking about like Thomas, like you guys negotiated to not fight him in a cage.
Okay, that nurse should not have passed med school. She's not smart.
Thomas is a good boy. So Cloris looks at you as he pushes up his glasses, and he begins to activate an escape rope. He looks to you. Abigail, please do not tell Professor Pine I was in contact with you. I was very serious about the whole beat me with a Bunsen burner. He might not look as ripped as he was back in the day, but I still fear the man.
He might be as strong as he was back in the day, but I still fear that
ripped.
man. Oh, okay.
He was pretty shredded back in the day.
He was a
I don't-
man.
I don't think Chorus would have used that word, but it's you, so let it be you.
Yeah.
You need to explain that story sometime.
Long story short, I helped Tessa steal his work.
That would explain it.
I
Oh yeah, by the way,
think
just
you
add a character.
deserve this.
Yeah. By the way, add a character. Shouldn't we have Chorus help, decipher the code instead of just having Travis do it? That would,
I mean,
or just gonna be like, oh, let's meet up later in Somber. Hopefully, when we have time and
yeah.
yeah.
You know what? Cloris probably would have written a phone number on that paper. Yeah, he would, but he'd just be like, "Don't call me often. That'll look suspicious."
Hello, pizza delivery.
Yeah, Cloris kind of nods and he said that'd be a problem. Yeah, he takes that stuff very seriously, and he takes a step away just so he can activate the escape rope with ease.
Can I just mess with him just once? For the first time he uses it, it doesn't work. He does it again and it works, or no?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. But he's gonna dramatic. Give me a tech, Ed.
Out of all the dramatic, I just want that one moment.
Yeah, cool. So I was planning. Let me make his Ed.
His Ed.
Dude.
How many ones?
I have the feeling from the cutoff.
How many ones?
Just tell us the number. Just type the number out.
I knew it.
You were built to be mad with so much Ed.
I love that in the moment that you started to be silent, it was like, okay, how many ones do we
It's
have
like,
here?
oh no. It's like most of the times I've tried to.
So this is what happened. Colress, he pushed up his glasses. Abigail puts his hand over his watch with the escape rope, and then he looks up. And he says, "By the way, you see his glasses sheen?" And he's like, "Tell your friend I said goodbye." He hits it. Nothing happens.
Timing was perfect too. Tell your friend I said goodbye. Now that's ruined. Okay.
And then it pushed it again, and then it actually does it.
Yeah, you did it again.
I messed up his perfect exit. I love it. I love it.
Earlier, he made a roll, and he noticed you, Travis, after he was talking to Abigail.
Oh, dang it.
Fuck your drama.
So, what do you say? So before he left, he said, "Tell your friends what?"
Tell your friends I said goodbye.
Oh, tell your friends I said goodbye. He'd be like, "Well, god dang it."
And then it didn't work, and he's like,
Damn. I tried to be dramatic. God damn it.
Sorry, I thought you tried to leave before I could talk to you, so I asked him to mess with your proof watch. I guess he did. You just hear you actually start hearing the snickering from behind the tree now. Finally, he can't hold it anymore. He's just dying now.
goodbye. He slams his gate, bro.
And then now Travis just on the floor like, oh my god! Oh god. I feel so many conflicting
Did
emotions.
something happen in the
but this is
cave
best.
while this was happening?
Meanwhile,
Nothing happens. The alpha shows up. If you want, you can confront the alpha.
No, not really.
Cool.
Okay. Now I don't know if Abby's gonna be mad at me or not, so I'm just gonna quickly start like getting up and like walking off quickly.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Spooky's like over here, is like, ooh. And then you see Rose. She's like, Rose is like, also eavesdropping.
Yeah, it's like Travis is like, oh, hi Rose, bye Rose.
I like how you ran through the trees instead of the open path.
Because I didn't want Abby
Okay.
to. She saw the whole thing. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna GM layer the alpha.
And I imagine Travis doing something like this when he starts to live, just because.
Oh, out of character, yes. You would. Hello, baby. Hello, my darling. Oh my god. It should be like a virus thing, like whenever he hacks into someone's computer and like completely destroy it, that's the last thing that they see.
Do this! Yes, no, please do that. I can actually imagine
the final destruction of Team Revolution, it blue screens and shows that before everything dies.
Come on, Spook Pup. I don't know if wet ghost dog smells as bad as normal wet dog, but I guess we'll find out. So as Travis runs, this is a joke for just Roberto.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not seeing it.
Nigger yunda dayo.
What?
Awesome. Nice.
I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to know. That's all I know from this.
It means run away in Japanese.
Oh. No.
But it's
the ancient meme. It is the ancient Joystar technique.
And it's like times like these
Passed down by generations.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that hurts even more considering my backstory. Great. That hurt.
Pass down your mic.
Pass down from my father.
Or this meme.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Okay. Just like my father before me, and my father before his. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Okay, so. What
Anyway.
now?
Winter's probably sleeping. I don't know.
She'd probably be way too hyped up in order to be sleeping. Let's be honest. And Travis is just like, go. I do not want to have a certain confrontation / conversation with Abby after that. So.
Yeah. So to Roberto, just so you guys know, if Roberto you're watching from the cave,
Travis gets there before the Alpha does.
And he is huffing and puffing hard.
Yep.
Oh. But the Alpha does eventually get there.
No, he got there way before us.
No. Like you said, you got there before the Alpha.
Yeah, you never saw the Alpha come.
I never saw the Alpha come.
Yeah.
What if, can I roll intuition? Or no?
Sure.
Like,
You can roll it when you get to the cave.
dang it. Well.
I can say you're since you're running, you can just get back.
Yeah. Did I roll?
Give me a roll.
Now
You see the Alpha. He's in the cave.
What?
Yeah, invisibility and phasing.
How
okay.
does that affect? Oh yeah, never mind.
Invisibility can't be seen, and he can just walk through the walls.
Yeah.
That's some of his traits.
Question.
Forget that important bit.
Does that like
Copy, you guys.
subvert, for example, smell and sound?
No. No. You unless they're dead silent.
Can I roll stealth to can I roll perception to try to hear him come in?
I mean, you could barely hear him talk, and I think he has a certain thing. Well, I need to check because I'm just gonna put you guys in the cave form proper.
Okay. Does he have that silence?
Let me check. You'd be surprised.
I wouldn't.
I mean, Zach don't have it. That's why. If you might be a little.
Why would Zekron have it? He's a big dragon.
Just because.
What?
Well, I wrote that just because I wanted to hear him like come in, like sound or smell.
You. Did you
Arch.
Did you break Arch?
Yeah, he cut out for me.
Oh.
Oh. I said that I would roll like a perception just to see if I could hear him or smell him come in.
You don't have a good nose. You're not a dog.
I still rolled a 30.
I know.
He hanged out with Abby long enough.
That's not how that works. It's been 7 years with Houndoom.
With Roberto, it wouldn't take long.
Hold on. Very just look at the check. Oh yeah, no. Smell unless you're in the vicinity. Because smell is more close range.
Okay.
So yeah, no, you don't hear a thing.
Darn.
Oh, okay. He has that sign then, okay. Unless you roll 31 stealth. I also don't doubt that, but still.
Or 30, because meets it beats.
Yeah. Okay, you guys
Alright.
come back.
Is there anything you guys would like to do this night? Talk or anything?
I think Abby would relay this information to us, and Roberto would be more calm to leave the girls now. Actually.
Yeah, Travis is just like huffing and puffing, laying like on the wall here, just like everything that's happened tonight is very tiring.
Roberto offers you a Snickers.
Huh?
Like a Snickers bar.
Snickers? You offer Travis a Snickers? Here, you're not you when you're hungry.
Sneakers like the shoe.
Yeah, I thought those sneakers, like running shoes?
Comfort
No.
shoes. Consume.
Yes.
Nice.
He takes it, bites it, and it's like, oh, it's something.
Okay, so after this, I think Abby relays the information to the party. I think.
Would she? Would she?
I think so. I'm just assuming.
Just because she's your girlfriend doesn't mean she's gonna tell you everything.
But with the information we have now, I think we would be able to leave the next day. Just because I think that it is safe to leave the Alpha with the girls, at least for now. But we still have the issue with Mary about. Oh, she's going to wait. Okay,
Mhm. I mean, Travis
That's
wouldn't. He's just way too tired.
okay.
All right.
Roberto wouldn't press. At least not for now. I think so. We are going to just sleep tonight. I think everyone's tired. I think everyone is wet and tired by this point.
Very wet and tired. Travis passed out with the wrapper in his hand. I mean, he's done eating the Snickers, but the wrapper's in his hand, just passed out. Maybe a bit of chocolate on his face.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be horrible in the morning.
Oh.
Wet hoodie is not fun.
Oh
and
my
this,
god.
And this hoodie is not waterproof.
Well, we know what to ask Lacey next time.
You know what I could possibly do? Just tell Lacey what material should I use in order to make the thing waterproof, because I have a sewing kit that I never use. Period. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of interesting, weird uses I can use for the sewing kit other than sewing.
Sewing.
Okay, so
Waterproof
I
spray.
think-
Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay.
I think we are going. I think we are just going to sleep tonight. I think. And in the next day,
They wouldn't have
I'm going to ask the group if we should leave, because after everything, I do think
Who turned on the
that
lights? Where's the light switch?
I think that we are ready to just leave the girls for now and go back to Avis, maybe beat the Jean, and then I don't know.
Well, Travis will basically say, "Oh, considering from the stuff that I've gathered, and from what I've heard, it looks like they actually might have a machine that jams all sorts of signals around the area, possibly."
That's nice, so they wouldn't be surprised.
Which is something that I would have liked, and now I know they have, so I'm a bit more inclined to leave. Still would like to talk to the Alpha just in case, so about the
If you want to,
backup plan.
okay. If you want to.
If I want you to talk to him, not me.
Oh. About a way for him to contact us? You mean that?
Well, not to contact us, just in case, like a plan B, where would the second location could be?
Okay.
That part.
I'm going to talk
You
to him.
hear at this moment a howl go through the cave as the sun comes out.
Okay.
I think that's just how they wake up.
Yeah, it's like the alarm clock.
Is it loud
By
or
alarm
just
clock,
annoying?
I mean Alarm
Oh.
Scarlet.
What?
Nice.
That's her name.
Oh god.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go talk to the Alpha. Growly, go see Christina. You go talk to Growly. I mean, Fluffy goes talk to Christina. You go talk to Growly. And then we can start getting ready. You did?
Yeah,
mean,
she brought
okay.
this little yip. She's gonna teach her thing.
Huh.
Okay.
Hey, Roberto, how
not-
far away is the van?
Half a day.
Half a day?
Yeah,
Okay.
you had to cross an entire forest to get here.
Okay. But it's
Because when I said half a day, that was me being generous and cutting time of the whole day. Abigail, you passed by the alpha as he's walking.
You cut
You,
out
you are
bad.
cutting out art like a lot.
Yeah. Hello?
Welcome
All
back.
right, Abigail, you come across the alpha as you head towards the interior of the cave. He looks over to you. I guess you heard the howl. Well, good morning. When are you
Good
guys
day.
leaving?
Straightforward.
We wanted to leave today, actually, but good morning to you as well.
Oh, leave today.
Why? Are you in a hurry for us to leave?
No, I just need to know when, because after yesterday, we're a little short on supplies.
Oh, sorry. Well, if you if you want, I think there's some leftovers in the van, but I can.
But
If
they
you,
Do you want to make a whole day trip?
I mean, he can accompany us there and bring back stuff, I guess.
Oh, the whole day trip. Right?
It's a whole day trip.
I know.
To be fair, not much goes on in the cave, but you know.
Think of it like an
That's-
overprotective father. You can't do that.
But yeah, no, we meant to leave today, if anything. But before that, I would like to talk to you about something really quickly.
Very well.
I'm going to wait for Abby to finish typing.
Ye-
Yep. Okay. First of all,
Right.
as you can see, we are very concerned about the well-being of the girls, and really, you don't seem like a bad person. I also wouldn't like to see anything bad happen to you. So, if anything happens, like if this place gets found out, if something happens, do you have a plan B? Like, do you have a place to go?
I already told Abigail about that. We have other caves, other places.
Can you tell us where those caves are? Because then we can find you and maybe help you.
Even I don't know all of them.
I raise an eyebrow.
We're prepared for anything, even if I go crazy.
Well, that's actually a very, very sound plan.
Really did think this through.
Yeah.
Really
Okay, so
through.
basically there's half with you, half with either.
No. They all go with either.
What?
They all go with either.
Okay, so should I talk to her then?
No, you're talking to me.
I know, but should I?
You don't have to get us both to agree if you want anything to happen.
That's fair. So basically what I'm saying is, if anything happened to you guys, we would like to help. Even if one of the girls go, if something happened with one of the girls, if something happened with you, is there a way for us to help you out?
It depends on where you're at.
What happened to your
Yeah.
mic arts?
What do you mean?
It got weird.
It's like it gotten lower quality all of a sudden. Like you
Oh.
switched mics or something.
Well, is it still bad or?
Yeah.
It is. It is
I mean,
working.
you can still talk and we can still hear you. It's just the difference.
Disconnected itself.
Better,
There you
better.
go. Mhm.
Okay, so
It's good to hear that apparently the mic quality makes things better.
yeah, but the
gotta-
thing is,
Okay.
you ask, oh, depends where we are. Okay, that's fine, but is there a way for us to find you?
Luck.
That's very, very, very unreliable.
You mean
Alpha
unreliable?
looks to you. Well, we're not exactly sporting technology here.
I can imagine. Oh, true. Well, but that just is in the vicinity, right? Like it. Okay. maybe you can contact us in the same way we contact you before. I don't know how far those can travel, but that is a way.
And if I'm in danger, wouldn't that just call out my position to my enemies?
That's a good point. Okay, so basically, if something happened to you, we will never know when there isn't any way for us to help. Like, there isn't a base we can go if you guys get run away from here and we can find you.
The elf is gonna think about it. Of all the places I know, I probably.
You probably.
He's thinking. A place that me and the girls had found a while back. Be a good place.
I show him
South
the
of a town called
Wanderers.
Yes.
Okay, I know where that is. Can I guess the cave? Like,
There's
didn't we
only
go?
one cave.
Okay,
The one cave where we caught the one onyx. So,
No, it's in south.
that's north.
well,
Where you guys met Thomas.
the one
Oh!
where no, the one I got knocked out on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Mm,
Where you first met Sapphire.
You mean
Nice.
Well, Sapphire met us, and I met the frying pan.
nice.
It's hysterical.
I still love it.
Well, we went to that cave before, and there were some people
Yes.
there, some revolution members, but I think by this point they are not coming back there.
A lot has
That's
happened,
good.
and we cleared out a lot. So
Yeah. But thanks for the trust involved.
we really do want to help.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. The alpha kind of thinks for a bit. I have an idea.
Should it?
Well, I don't know where you're going, but if anything happens, we're most likely gonna pass that mountain.
Which mountain?
Okay.
Oh,
The one mountain in the region.
The mountain range that you guys are currently next to, but there's like what?
Yeah.
There's two mountains that are
Okay.
prominent, and only one that you've been to.
Okay. So basically, my
Fry
mountain.
mountain.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, what he's saying is, if something happens here, he's going to go east.
No, he's going west.
If anything happens, he's going west because east is nothing but rock and mountain ranges.
Okay. Fair. Sorry.
All right.
Thank you.
I have a map with me that I downloaded, so this helps a lot.
Yes. Here is you guys right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cave. Over here is the other cave.
Okay.
Frying pan cave.
Frying Pan Cave. It is a tourist spot
Yes.
after the end of the campaign because it becomes famous for Sapphire beating Travis with a frying pan.
Nice.
It's a little mixed. The history of it gets a little mixed because some people say she beat you, but in reality she just held it out and you ran into it. But that's debatable.
Freaking Ruby fans. And then exploded mountain.
Yeah. The alpha looks to you. Abigail. Or Pax at that mountain, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, where are you going?
For now,
Back to
we are
Avis.
going. Yeah, we are going back to
Hopefully.
Avis. From there, I think we may go back to Imperium, maybe. Yeah, back to Avis and then to Richworth. I point the map.
If if anything, you'll be on the other side of the mountains.
We can always cross the mountain pass.
That's a lot harder than it seems. This area, I got a good look of it. Magma was flowing down it.
Yeah, I
It
know.
wasn't safe.
Oh.
And
Well,
quite
Magma
frank-
doesn't have aura, so it is a bit harder.
quite frankly,
Out of character joke.
I know.
Love that.
It's blocked up real bad.
Mm-hmm.
For you guys to get here will take too long.
What about for flying Pokemon?
If flying Pokemon, they'd have to rest, and to get over the mountain, you'd have to probably endure a night of ice cold.
We got fire Pokemon.
Yeah, but the thing is, will a howl go across a mountain? It will. That's the answer.
Oh.
Because, yeah.
Well,
You know, like, I don't doubt you guys can beat the mountain. It's just a howl will take too long if you guys are on the other side of a barrier. Because basically, it's being relayed.
You can beat the mountain.
we can beat
I
up
mean,
the
you beat this mountain.
No. What we have is have the howls go all the way to the mountain, have a dog talk to a fish, go ahead and like go through the mountain with that river. The fish talk to another dog, and the howls continue through.
To be fair, there is a train to cross, but
Yeah, but is a Pokemon going to howl across the train?
No,
I'm
no,
talking
the
about
dog
how
howls.
desperate.
No, the dog goes on the train.
So if you guys go across the mountain,
Mhm.
that the alpha's not going to get on the train and go over here to howl and go back to his pack.
Okay.
It's gonna take a while for you guys to hear the howl if you're in a place to hear the howl.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, for instance, like, let's say you guys were in a cave somewhere, and then they get attacked. The howl will never reach you because you're in a cave, unless there happens to be dog Pokemon at the entrance of the cave to howl into the cave.
Hey, out of character, wouldn't Colrith be able to know if anything would have happened to the alpha and the girls? And if he were to be the first one to find out, he can just call us.
Yeah, but the alpha doesn't know that you know chorus. He hasn't said anything to insinuate that he knows chorus.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I'm just saying. Out of character, I'm thinking that. So after the conversation, I can mention it.
Yeah. Roberto, knowing that.
I do also want to say something because you guys didn't let the alphas finish talking.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
You guys kept interrupting me with howl.
Sorry.
The alpha points to Abigail's cave and has to ask, but if we're under attack, well, there's another cave up there with another pack. It looks to you.
Well, I think that Abigail's pack would be more than. I don't think they would refuse to help. I don't know, but that's with her.
Well, one told me to fuck off when they passed by, so they might not like me. Yeah,
Like-
I would have to tell them it beforehand. And
We can leave
also
a
not
message.
your call to make.
I
You're
know.
not a Houndoom.
Look at my own hands. You're right.
But she is.
Yeah, we can leave a message saying that you are an ally, and then if anything happens, at least we'll have a bigger force to help.
Please leave a message after the howl.
Besides, the alpha kind of looks around. From my understanding, this place is considered isolated.
It is. We are just like making contingency plans, I think.
I'm just paranoid.
Pretty much, yes. But again, at least now, if something happens, we know that you you have a better. I'm not finding the word. Sorry. You have some place that you know it's safe.
The alpha just kind of looks at you assuringly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that being said, I think Abby wants to do a scene as well.
Oh, I know she wants to do a scene. I've been waiting for this scene.
Wait, what?
Good.
And
Deb.
after that, if Rose, you have a scene you want to do, Rose and Ruby, if you want to do a scene or anything. Let me read up the things that Abia has been typing. So if you need,
It's time for dog romance.
it's the opposite.
Uh,
Time for dog sadness. Fluffy
dog.
hesitates as they get closer to the sleeping area. It's okay. I know things aren't not good between you and Growly, but Christina is here. And I know she'd like to see you. Fluffy sighs and nods as the two make their way up. Yeah, they up here. No. Fluffy's gonna say goodbye to his daughter. Both of them.
To be fair, I wasn't keeping up because it was too confusing.
Oh, okay. I got sad music ready. Oh god. Lilip is up. She is fumbling with her belt. Let me get the regular music. Other themes. Not that one. Brilliant.
Can you shift click, please?
Yeah. Lilip looks up. Hi. Then she stops. No. Good morning. Smiles. Fluffy is trying to find a way through the pack without stepping on anybody. They might bite, and then he would bite back, and the rest would bite. It would be awkward. I thought he was gonna say, and then it would be awkward. A lot of back and forth. Anyways, I'm gonna Growly down here to be right next to Christina. Dante's wife is just gonna chill over here. Good morning, Lilip. Do you think you're ready for your lesson? She sits up. Yes. And she starts nodding. She's sitting crisscross applesauce, you know, the whole deal. Hands in her lap.
Because we're adults.
Okay. Yeah. Abigail sits down, unconsciously mimicking her posture. Okay, I'm going to show you a few things, and if you don't know their name, I'll help you. Okay? She looks up. Okay. She looks at it. She actually does not wear a shirt. She's wearing a tank top. She's kind of looks at it. And then she is kind of she drags out the SH, but eventually after a little bit she says shirt. When you say good job, she gets really happy. And the little pup just kind of starts doing little barks.
The yipping continues.
I'm not sure if I've done little yipping yet. I don't remember if I did or not.
Those are barks,
Abigail
not
sets
yips.
it aside and pulls out a pair of pants. Little Yip kicks out a foot and she like tugs on her pants. Pants. She looks at you. Okay, your own face. Abigail. You introduced yourself as Abby, didn't you? Okay, so she would say Abby. When you say a little harder, she like leans in. She's ready. Um, her eyes go wide a bit, and she goes, "Me?" She thinks for a bit. Little Yip. She frowns a bit. And she scrunches her face. She barks a bit. Tiny little yips, like bah, bah. And then she kind of, then she begins to look a little frustrated. Bah. Little Yip hears that, and her yips they go ba, go ta, ta, ta.
Taskmaster.
Ta? 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 She starts getting a little more quiet with every ta. She just kind of begins to like stare. Ta? And then like she shakes her head. Gonna make a little roll for her. Oh!
A speech roll.
She kind of looks up at you with wide eyes. Ta? And then she like points to herself. Tasha? She seems very nervous saying that. Little Yip looks at you. I say Little Yip, but you're right. Tasha, you pat her head and she like looks really excited. Tasha. And like she kind of like gets on her knees and like up in your face, Tasha. And she looks down to the little pup, Tasha.
Nice.
She's ecstatic.
Does she have a hideous laughter?
She looks around, and then like her face gets a little bit red. Prom, 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 prom. She struggles and she's like sounding something out.
Providence.
Promise. And then like she gets to her feet, like she's scrambling, like she's missing a shoe. She's just gonna fucking bolt for it. Like she doesn't take the stairs, she just kind of just jumps off this area. She's ecstatic.
And she gone.
Okay. And after your conversation, Roberto, the little pup like bites the shoe, and it's like, I'm on a quest now.
Who, the lily pup?
Yeah, the little pup trying to get attached to her shoe. And she's going to like basically the alpha's gonna come down, basically being like, all right, I'm gonna try to get food because breakfast, and then like she just jumps at him. Boop.
Nice.
I can deal with this later if Abigail, unless we want to watch this, Abigail. Right now, we can do the fluffy bit. Or you just want to hear her shout.
Yeah. Yeah, let's finish the rest of this wholesome bit first with Tasha. The alpha looks down. Well then, Tasha. No, he doesn't know Tasha. Like, well, yep. What do you need? Tasha. Tasha. I don't understand. She puts a hand to her face. Tasha. Name Tasha. Ah. I see you remembered. Well, that's good. And that way, when you go home, She starts screaming then. Tasha! Oh, okay, little yip. It's the loudest I've ever heard you. And she grabs one of his hands. Promise. What? You told me promise. When did I do that? When found. When I found you? Yes, promise. What did I promise? It's been a while. Promise, give me something I want. Oh. What do you want? She looks up. You?
Damn.
I am about to.
What do you mean? You, Alpha? And she looks at him. Me be close to you. He tries to hug him, but he takes a step back and he's like,
She points to Roberto. Be like him to her, Punch Webby.
Run.
She looks up and the Alpha looks at her and is like, I promised I was gonna get you home. Home here? That's not what I meant. I mean, I was gonna take you to your family. She stopped. Then she looks at him. Come with me! Little Tasha. It's a little more complicated than that. Stop glaring at me. Sit. What? She sits down right here. Talk. He sits down.
Oh my god.
I'll listen to you. So Tasha's gonna confess her feelings for the Alpha.
Would it be
Nice.
hilarious? Would it be hilarious, bad, and awkward if Travis were to just start walking towards hearing all of this?
Yeah, you can.
Oh god, no! I'm about to do even worse. Yep. She's just walking down.
Making my way
Downtown,
downtown.
walking. What is going on? Travis is walking down, seeing this. Oh my god.
The Alpha's just no, little Yip. This isn't what I want. But she is so excited.
Help me. Char's just gonna go up and say, what's going on?
No.
Yep, of course.
The Alpha is rubbing his temples I don't know.
She's like, don't sound like the rest of my life.
He is blushing because he is embarrassed.
Nice.
Yep.
Uh,
In my head, Alpha grab Travis.
Take this one.
Oh no!
Short.
No! I am not a distraction. Well, I am, but not in that way.
Not with that attitude.
Right.
Right? And then we
Yeah.
shift back here.
Alright.
Or more specifically,
Meanwhile.
here.
Oh god, it looks like he's about to just get jumped.
Yeah.
Oh, just like record scratch. Everyone looks.
Growly is on the ground, just kind of like curled up next to Christina. Christina's barking in Arcanine. And then Christina's head turns around just enough to see Fluffy approaching the big crowd. And probably like Fluffy is probably very unnerved by all the Pokédogs looking at her. Yeah, I mean him. Even the Snubble. Christina looks up.
He knows fear. Oh no. Arch?
Yep.
Oh, what?
Christina is like looking at Fluffy, wide-eyed, a little scared. Is far from a fight. Well, could be a fight with himself on the inside.
It'd be like that sometimes.
You really do. It doesn't. He has, because of the kind of dog fluff he has with the scars he has. Every now and then you could like notice where a scar is because there'd be like a little difference in the amount of hair in an area, and he's definitely big and spooky looking. But that doesn't bother Christina enough to stop her. Almost habitually, she kind of gets on all fours, and she slowly approaches Fluffy. Growly, kind of behind Christina the entire time, probably making herself look a little larger, I'd assume. Yeah. Damn, okay. Christina approaches slowly, and most of the girls have kind of stopped to see this. And she mutters softly, "Papa, I missed you." Fluffy kind of looks down a bit. I'm sorry for being away, Christina. And Christina slowly begins to stroke the fur and kind of embrace. Fluffy kind of recoils at that. She doesn't really know it, but she's stroking roughly around where a scar is. But he doesn't say anything. He doesn't want to make a scene out of his own pains, his own worries. Because this isn't about him. Growly from behind is watching, just in case, timid, a little scared, maybe. Maybe in case Fluffy snaps again. Christina is a little more bold. She puts her face into his fur. I missed you. I understand. But I had to go. Wasn't really given a choice either time. Then stay with me. It's not about that right now. Are you okay? After everything happened, I left to settle my revenge. I didn't get to kill my target, but they're not gonna hurt anyone. That monster is not gonna hurt anyone. Like Mama? Just like your mama. Christina's hand glides from the leg up to his back. If she were to push in, she'd be able to feel roughly where his ribs would be. Then why don't you stay? I think they need me. And she looks up. Is that an excuse? Maybe. I don't know it myself if it is. But Fluffy's gaze looks around to all the girls. Yeah, he does. He looks around to all the girls. They were hurt too. I heard what he said. The one they call the Alpha here.
What?
I hit something by accident. The one they call the Alpha here. Well, yes, I got the satisfaction. There's still more of them out there. And he looks around. After what I did, I don't think I deserve to be here. Your sister's here with you now. I've done wrong things, especially to her. And I'm scared I'll do it again. Christina, her voice cries out ever slightly, and her embrace on him tightens. And he looks down. I'm not abandoning you. This is not going to be my final goodbye. I will come back and see you. You're my pup. Even if you're a little different looking. I just don't know if I'll hurt again. If I'll hurt you. Fluffy kind of looks over his shoulder towards Cindy and Abigail. Where's Cindy?
She's not here.
I'll bring Cindy down. Cindy's here. Unless you didn't want Cindy here. Do you think you said Cindy was around here? Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Because I thought you mentioned Cindy earlier, so I said, okay. I misread what you said earlier with Cindy. I think you said down here, in case it's... Anyways. Fluffy looks over to Abigail and Cindy. They need help too. I can lend him my strength, and I can ensure this doesn't happen, but I don't trust myself. We're around so many who have witnessed the same fate. But again, I'm not abandoning you. Growly is kind of approaching, but definitely kind of more in. As Christina gets deeper into Fluffy's fur, Growly gets a little closer in case she needs to do anything. And then Fluffy looks to his pup. Looks Christina in the eyes. I have found a comfort. I have found a joy. And this joy... Again, he kind of peers over to Abigail and Cindy. But then back. He has definitely gained confidence, but nothing like a fight. His heart still trembles. I have found a comfort. And maybe I won't hurt anymore in the same way. And he kind of rests his head on her. You're my pup. And they have to leave soon. I will go with them. And your sister will take care of you. And at that, he hesitantly begins to back up. Christina, although, doesn't really let go, and she is kind of dragged by her feet. Like he begins to back up, and her feet drag on the ground. Don't do this to me. I don't want you to go. I need to go. This is a wonderful home for you. With other pups that look like you. That'll learn like you. Christina's hands begin to tremble. I'll see you when this is all over. No, it's not a promise. It's a fact. I will come and see you again. Goodbye. And he looks to Growly. Awkward shame, though. With a bit of awkward shame, he turns his head a bit. As he puffs out a deep breath, it's full of ash and embers that were welling up in his chest. And he'll slowly make his way back to you, Abigail. I don't think Fluffy is usually the most fond of his Pokeball, but his head drops as he comes back. And he barks to Cindy. I need a moment. Like, to translate to Abigail, because you don't usually put on the mask. Okay, it's kind of... I need a moment to think.
Abigail gives him a comforting scratch and offers him the ball. Take as long as you need. I know that wasn't easy for you, just like what I'm about to do won't be easy for me. With his big paw, he taps the Pokeball and he goes in. Yeah. Cindy rubs her head against his for a brief moment, nodding in understanding, but remaining silent. Yeah, Christina's just gonna sit down for a bit.
It would have been a crazy alternate ending if Fluffy would have like went up to tap the Pokeball, but then just smashed it.
Oh God. Yeah. At this instance, Growly has not curled up, but basically not laid down. I'm trying to think what it is called, like when you get on. Basically, kind of like a resting position. They're kind of nuzzling Christina, because Christina's just hand over her heart. She's trembling a little bit. Growly's trying to comfort her. Sister, you wait here? This probably won't take long. Abigail carefully approaches, knowing full well that, in a human place, she'd look ridiculous, but these girls and their Pokemon most likely don't care for such things. As you approach, Growly looks to you. Abigail reaches into her pocket, pushing out Riley's Pokeball. Christina, it's connected to your sister. You don't have to use it. But if you keep it, nobody will be able to take her from you. Christina looks up. Her hand slowly reaches away from her heart, and her hand slowly rests on the Pokeball. She looks at you with a bit of discomfort, but then she looks at Growly. She puts her other hand beneath your hand. And Christina looks to you. I was mad at you for a while. Growly tells me you're very good. I messed up a lot with how I dealt with your pack. I should have made everyone come back. I was a fool. And too distracted by human things. One thing I know I did right was taking care of your sister. Growly slowly nods. Christina will finally slide the Pokeball off your hand. She takes it into her lap and stares at it with a bit of awe and fear. And then she finally looks up to you. Thank you. Abigail reaches out her other hand, gently caressing Growly's fur. Growly, when I found you, you were just a pup. Weak, injured, but you found the strength to live. You didn't give up. You're going to need that same strength here. Your old pack needs you more than I do. As of now, I am not your elf. But as long as you'll accept me, I'll always be your friend. Growly silly nod. They lean in and rub their face against yours. You can feel her soft yet vibrantly warm fur. And as you do, you remember. Remember how long you stayed with Growly at the Pokemon Center? When Growly evolved and everything you went through. Now before you, a mighty, powerful Pokemon. Abigail hugs Growly tightly, breathing in her scent and committing it to mouth. This is not goodbye. We will see each other again. And if you run into too much trouble, go to my cave. They will welcome you, and may the gods have mercy on the poor fool who tries to attack there. Because I know that the packs together will not. Growly nod, and in a soft, almost reminiscent of a whine, I will miss. I'm going to miss you, Alf. Friend. I think I thought once the embrace when the embrace finally ends, Growly will look to you. Now sitting up properly, I will never forgive the kindness you showed me. You could have kept walking. Or you could have put me away. Your kindness will not go forgotten. I'll make sure everyone here knows your kindness, because it lives through me. I will make you proud here. Abigail nods and gives her one last pat. Be safe, all of you. There's part of me that wants to stay, but if I did that, the rest of the world isn't strong enough to make itself safe for those like us. Whether we choose to be people or Pokemon, or something in between, there are those that would kill us just for existing. I'm going out there to make sure they know just how bad of an idea that is. There's a silence that embodies this area, but you can look into every face. I recognize the strength and authority you have. Christina, one last time, will mutter, thank you. Abigail looks to each of the girls and their Pokemon in turn. If the fight comes to you, I know you're all capable of dealing with it. But I want you to make a safe home for yourself. My mother made this mess, so it's up to me to clean it up. And I think that's a pretty good note to end the scene on. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna bunch you guys up and I'm gonna copy paste you guys to the outside because I believe you're leaving now.
Oh, I thought you were gonna see a video of us how we're gonna do anything next. Or is that gonna be for next? Or is that gonna be for next Sunday?
So, okay, sorry. I thought because I knew you wanted to talk to the Alpha and either about Mary, and they're going to do that outside. Oh, that's right. You two, Ruby and Rose, if there's anything you want to do, I'm still gonna copy you guys just so I can get that ready.
I think it's pretty much the constant soundtrack since joining the team.
Very fair.
Ruby's album cover. I'm handling it.
All right. Rose, is there anything you would like to do in this time?
Nothing in particular.
All right.
Roberto? Oh yeah, he's gone.
He is dead.
He's a dead man. Hey. So, no. I kind of
Most
want to
likely-
do. Oh, well, okay.
Oh yes. Do you want to do it? You want to talk to the Alpha, right?
Oh, I thought we're gonna like continue to. Thing. Oh yeah.
If you want to talk to the Alpha, I can do it.
Yeah. I guess at the very least, Travis can say goodbye to Scarlet. You know, since it's the only one that actually went up to talk to him and not actually go crazy. Yeah. So after dealing with the whole weird alpha situation and him hopefully not throwing me at a distraction.
Yeah.
Recopying her notes from the alpha. Yeah.
The Alpha's dealing with Lilia.
So, Arch's specialty, emotional whiplash.
This isn't really a scene change at this
Yeah.
point. Nice transition. If you seen, it'd be a mood whiplash. Mood whiplash if like Q broke in and he's like candy for everyone.
Oh. Or there are different.
So
Like,
that is a whiplash. This is just a shift in tone.
okay.
Alright. I could have sworn you wanted to take something to the Alpha earlier.
No, I just wanted to come down so it could be like a hilarious bit where Travis walks in while that's all happening.
No, I know, but I think you mentioned something at the start of the session today.
Oh, no, it was what Roberto and Travis already talked to the Alpha about.
Oh, okay. Then
I mean, there are some things that can come to my mind, but I think he would immediately say no. Such as such as hack him. Yeah, no. That would go well. I guess like when like the whole saying goodbye thing starts happening, like Travis just said goodbye. At the very least, to like be nice.
So you just like you want to act that out, or just want to like, hey, he's being kind.
Being kind.
Okay. Then let's just move over here.
Don't want to waste any more time now.
It's there. Robert is back. I believe.
No, he's not.
Oh, the last thing he said was, "I'm back."
But then
And
he wasn't.
Then he has the same voice as the Alpha.
Oh my god, I was muted. I was talking for like 20 minutes.
Get fucked.
I can't mute myself.
That is.
She jots down the names of each of the girls and Pokemon they've been with. I don't know if either of you can read, but these are all the names of the girls. Tasha, you know how to help you learn your name without telling you exactly what it is? Mm-hmm. Oh, just so you know what this is. I'll put the alpha on the front.
Abby, I swear, I was muted. Could you hear me?
No one could hear you, man.
You were muted
Because
in
I
Discord.
actually told that. I actually said I'm going to talk to the Alpha and give her the girls' names for them to learn. I actually said that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Abby
Yeah,
works
well,
in
you
a
mute, so you lose.
Yeah, Abby works in a
God
different
damn
dimension.
it, Abby, you are scaring me.
Abby works in a different dimension than you. I thought this was already established.
I know, but that's still scary. Oh my god. I actually was planning on doing that. I was like, fuck, what the fuck?
He already started doing it when she was doing it with Tasha, so it was already thought through in the very beginning.
Yeah, but still, oh my god. But
Congrats.
okay, other than that, I was talking to myself about talking to the Alphenator again about Mary, but I think I'm going to drop that idea because I don't want any chance of them tracking them down here. So yeah. Oh my god.
So what would happen if
20 minutes?
yeah, 20 minutes?
Fuck.
My god, that's hilarious.
No, I
Yeah.
realized that emotional scene went way too long without someone speaking up.
I
I don't know,
I mean, at the very least, it was quiet and actually kept the emotional tone. So.
Hey,
Yeah.
fuck you.
I'm not wrong.
I did not make jokes this time.
Yeah, because you're muted.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Do that with the others. Let them find out the truth for themselves. And she gives a smile. Good luck with. She glances at the alpha and gives a knowing nod. The alpha looks a little bit annoyed. She's on his back.
And the last thing is like, good luck.
Roberta would actually look at Abby when she does that. If I never confess to you, would something like that happen?
Is that loud enough for everyone to hear, or like, nah? It's kind of like a side whisper talk thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's legit curious. He doesn't know. He's mostly joking, but still.
He's joking, but he wants to know.
Yeah.
Either that, or you'd have started finding dead rabbits by your bed. Subtly is not our way.
I think your mic disconnected again.
I
Oh no, it ended up turning.
well,
Subtlety is not our way.
Roberto is going to take her hand and just say, "Well, I think we did the best. I think we took the best course of action." So, yeah. After all that, can go back to Avis now.
Who? Travis is like, who's ready to pass out in comfort? Finally.
Roberto raises his hand.
Yeah.
I look at her. I look at Cindy. I'm dying to know, but that's for later.
It was to kill you.
I actually say that directly to Cindy.
And then Travis just looks at the
Roberto,
lily
one day.
Yeah.
Roberto, one day will learn how to speak to Cindy perfectly. I have no
You'll
doubt
never
about
You'll
it.
figure it
never
out.
figure it out.
Look, I have ears.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you'll never
but-
figure out how to perfectly speak it.
One can listen, but can one learn?
Can
No.
one speak?
No, is speaking? No.
Listening?
Understanding?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Writing?
Understand
Questionable.
Watson.
And
Oh, yeah.
you basically because you aren't isolated from everything. You will only be able to like pick up what you are. You'll just get better at picking it up. You'll never understand the intricacies.
I just put Watson out. I'm sorry. You have been inside for so long.
Oh, I'm gonna kill that thing.
No.
And then the Travis just looks at Lillipup like a little awkwardly, like, what is this little chihuahua doing?
Oh yeah, Abby didn't see the good. Abby didn't see the good still. Roberto just throws it up and just say, "He got so big."
And everyone just like, oh!
He's screaming at it.
Watson
Makes sense.
looks at him.
Little pup is shouting, "Get off my yard!"
Travis goes up behind Roberto right when that's happening and like grab his hat again and starts running.
Oh no, you won't.
Whee! It's like, if you want your hat back, you're gonna have to hurry up to the van.
Ada
Okay.
looks at the Alpha, and we're trusting the.
We're trusting these people. Like, we've killed many.
Okay, no, Abby, as soon as you say that he won't be the fridge anymore,
he's
Watson actually
definitely-
looks at you.
Just stops and
You can see you can actually see a tear in his eye. He's actually sad about that.
The Alpha looks to all of you.
And then Travis stops and turns around. Hearing him.
Yeah.
It's called the walk-in cooler.
Yeah, I swear, I actually think we should buy a fridge for Watson to sleep with. Okay.
Anyways, the Alpha looks to all of you. Well, I hope this visit wasn't disappointing. At the very least, to your liking. No, but you're being chased. No, you're
damn it.
chasing Travis.
No.
He's addressing Abigail at this point.
Okay,
Oh no,
okay.
Roberto turned around when Abby was talking, and then Alpha talked to
That was
Alfie.
supposed to be before.
Yeah, no, I think Roberto had time to at least answer Abby.
Okay, well, whee!
Yeah. Yeah, Alpha scratches his chin.
You're not the only one with a huge Pokemon.
It was instructive.
Well, he can't mount Watson. He's too goopy.
I mean, you can, but you don't know how yet.
I think that would be highly ineffective.
You solidify his goo to make it hard enough to sit on. You give it like a water bed, but like as a couch, a chair.
I plan to stop at my home before leaving. I told the girls, and I'll tell you as well. Go there if you need help. The combined strength of the two packs will be nothing short of an actual army would be able to stop that. Would be enough to stop that. Ooh.
And Rose died.
Rose left.
Oh.
Okay. The Alpha gives a chuckle. I'm thankful for your support, and you see Tasha begin, like, her legs dangling, and the Alpha gives a big sigh. It seems now I have new issues to deal with.
What?
And she like plops her chin on his shoulder. She's so happy.
Travis like does a U-turn going back, and what he's going to do is like drop right next to the Alpha, like right here. Just throw, and like try to give Tasha Roberto's hat.
Roberto's too.
Yeah, I want to see what would happen. Just curious. Just like, would she just take the hat or? No.
Abigail's trying to be super serious, like she's taking position of the Alpha, and like you guys are fucking running around in the background.
Do you know who we are?
Yeah, Ader's like, I don't. Looks to Abby and Ruby. Those are the only only ones to trust. The Alpha looks at you. I don't take makes. Not. He rubs his temples. I don't want to force them to choose between me or their family.
Okay.
I guess I'll have to figure this out as it comes.
So Travis does try to give the hat to Tasha before Roberto comes by.
If you pass it to Tasha, she's gonna bite it.
You're gonna bite it?
Yeah.
It's gonna bite my head.
Yeah.
Okay, does she, like, keeps it in her mouth when she bites it, or?
She's nibbling.
Oh my
And
God.
he's gone!
I go, no.
My work here is done.
Please, that's mine. No. I try to yank it at it, like pull at it a
Please,
little.
please,
No.
She looks up. Hat!
Yes. I put back. My head.
She looks a little sad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
she-
If you excuse me. No, I'm going to stay back now. And looking at Travis for this to not happen again.
And then Travis' mouth, like, you know, the only reason why I'm doing this is so I won't go insane. So, yeah. Just straight up honest.
Is for what?
The only reason why I'm, like, playing pranks and having fun is so I won't go insane.
That's fair.
Abigail, while you guys are just like... she says... She's a smart girl. Loyal and will be strong if she isn't already. I'm glad we didn't have to find that out firsthand. You could definitely do worse. The elf was just like, I wasn't planning on doing any.
Not
And he
bad
like
attitude.
shakes his head. And yeah, but like she's like giggling a bit, and to that he does smile. We've certainly livened things up around here, I'd say.
Is he talking to us or her?
Or,
I'm talking to Abigail because
Oh.
you guys are running around like idiots.
I mean, we finally stopped.
Yeah, but now he's only looking at Abigail because like, yeah, she's definitely a leader. The alpha, when you say that, he just kind of stops. And he doesn't say much until you hear a soft growl of, I suppose you're right. I don't know anything about this flexion, but maybe it's best if I don't. Shoves his hands in his pockets. If you all are ever in serious danger and you're nearby, don't be afraid to call. But if you're far away, don't call on me.
You're cutting out.
If you're nearby and you ever need help, don't be afraid to call on me. But if you're far away, don't call on me.
Fair enough. Just like a couple sessions later, who's ready to invade Imperium?
Okay. Watson?
Travis can be serious when he wants to be. When he wants to be.
Roberto as well.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind. This is going to be an interesting alliance. Not what I expected when I made the call before. But I'm glad it turned out this way.
This was the best decision we have ever made. Weird.
The alpha looks to you. I am too. Take care now. I thought the alpha kind of could turn around. Boop. No, that didn't work out the way I thought it would. Oh well.
Fuck
And
yep,
he
picnic.
goes into his cave. Either backs into the cave and looks at all of you. She kind of watches for a bit. She puts a hand on her sickle and just kind of mutters, "I'd rather not have to come to your rescue." Turn away and boop.
I could say this.
What was that, Roberta? You cut out for me.
I said that I could say the same. Okay, so back to the van and back to Avis, I think.
Well, Abby wants to make a stop by Route 2 first.
Yep.
And then... So we're gonna have another couple days... Great. That's cute. She thinks we will be the ones that need to...
Oh, great. Oh, can you...
You cut out.
You're cutting out.
There we go.
What's up?
Arch.
Arch?
We'll discuss this next time. Fuck.
You're back?
Arch.
Alright.
Okay, it's next time.
Anyways, that's the end. Are you guys on the victory thing?
No.
Are you on the title
No.
card?
No.
No.
Damn it. Movie
Yeah,
to-
we don't need a full scene at the cave, like Abby's saying. We need to just say,
Yeah.
hey, don't attack these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like Travis rolled high on his
Oh, yeah.
tech roll again and made you screw up your ending.
There we go. Alright, you make up the recording. Goodbye. Future me. Who are we listening?
As if you'd be listening to one of these, let's be honest.
I have. Every now and then to check up. Make sure you didn't fuck things up.
I mean, at the most we can just say, hi Abby. Hi future Abby. And future
I always
Ruby.
recheck to make sure I don't mess up my lore.
Fair enough.
I haven't yet. Badly enough that I can't come back from it.
Let's see if let's see if Arch messes up in the next victory session. Will Avis be good? Or will it just go horribly wrong? And will a train explode when we're trying to cross a mountain? We'll see next time on Pokemon Victory.